Hey everybody, it is a Godlike Tuesday, a very windy Tuesday. But thank you all you guys for joining us. Tonight I'm going to be unboxing the Weta Workshop RADAGAST in RHOSGOBEL statue, a little diorama piece that I've been looking at for a long time. So I kind of pre-ordered this on the tail end of the release window, so it was kind of nice. I got it pretty quickly. This came really, really fast, so I'm really excited to get into it. But Matt, how you doing, man? Appreciate you joining me.
Doing good. Yeah, I'm excited to be on tonight. I missed last Friday and Sunday's show because I was down in Miami, so I'm getting the itch to be on. Yeah. I missed you guys, so it's always good middle of the week kind of show. So it's been pretty good. Excited for you.
Cool, thanks, man. Yeah, Alan, how are you doing? Glad to have you here.
Yeah,
I know you're a big fan of Weta pieces, also.
Oh yeah, man, I'm probably as excited to see it as you are. The last time you did an unboxing of a Weta piece, I went out and bought it the next day. I'm hoping that doesn't happen tonight. I know I'm going to like it. So yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
Cool. Freddie, glad to have you here with us. How you doing today, man?
Hey, happy to be here. Excited for you, Noah. Can't wait to see this unboxing.
Cool, right on. Well, Lane, good to see you. It is definitely countdown time. Jolly Roger, glad to have you with us, man. Battle Cat, appreciate it, man.
Cat.
Yeah, always good to see Battle Cat here. It was great seeing him in that the 5,000 subscriber video. That was good to see him.
That was nice.
So thank you guys for joining us. Don C, great to have you as always. And yeah, Jimmy should be joining us in a little bit here. He said he was just running a little bit late, so we'll keep an eye out for him. But cool. Well, I guess we'll get into it. I try to make my unboxings pretty quick. I try not to drag them out too long, so we'll get into it and see what this thing looks like. So
that's good. Take your time. I'm going to enjoy it.
There we go. Just got a message from Marcos. All right, cool. Well, let's get into it. I'm excited to see this thing, man. I love these little 1/6 dials that Weta does. The last one that comes to mind is the Bilbo and Bag End. I almost bought that back when that was out. And I've talked to a Weta customer service a couple times, just kind of giving them some suggestions for other characters I'd like to see them do this format. So it's kind of cool. It just adds more like personalization to the character, I think. Being able to see like their house or the environment that they're typically around a lot. So really love the concept of this thing. So yeah, cool. Get this thing moved up here.
Was it heavy?
Yeah, it's about 50 pounds, I think. It's pretty chunky. Yeah, not too bad. So that's our one side of the art box. On the side here, we have looks like a little emblem of his hat. It's kind of funny.
Yep.
And then I really like the back side here. It's got like a good image here of his house.
No. Can you put yourself like on the big screen and put us like stacked on the side?
Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, let me pull this up here. There we go.
Yeah, awesome.
Cool. There we go. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's
the
entire
thing. That is cool.
That's sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, they should have put one of those giant spiders crawling on his roof.
Honestly, that is one of the things I think this piece is missing. I really wish they would have done that. That would have added a little bit more height to it and just made it a little more dynamic.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, but in typical Weta fashion, doesn't matter how big the box is, they always like to add this front flap that shows you the kind of the production process and things like that. So I always like that too. So we'll take a look at that.
Oh, cool.
Very nice.
I've never owned a Weta piece, so it's pretty cool to see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now you hang around us long enough, you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just something about their pieces that I really like for Lord of the Rings. I mean, I think Prime One does a really great job, but there's a little more. I don't know, a lot of Weta's pieces, there's a little more like whimsy to some of their pieces, especially with their wizards and other things. There's just more like, I don't know, there's something about it, but you guys know what I mean.
They have they have a character all their own.
They do, yeah. So
would you say, Noah, like a Weta piece, like you can look at somebody's like collection and you can be like, oh, that's a Weta piece, that's a Weta piece, that's a Weta, type thing like that.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, they have like a consistency to their bases. They almost always have like a black museum sub base to them, usually in like an oval shape or a round shape. They don't usually have like environmental bases that go, that fill the entire base. So that's kind of a good way to spot them. So sometimes the likeness on their characters, it has gotten a lot better over the years, but like we've talked about before, Alan, some of their like likeness rights for some of the characters, they kind of have to make them slightly off.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like I said, compared to Prime 1, it just kind of depends on the piece. But but Weta pieces have such a grit to them, and the things they make look good, like the Fountain Guard of the White Tree is just incredible. And I just couldn't see anybody else doing it as good as they do. So there's like a hand sculpted feel to their pieces. So this piece, for example, RADAGAST was digitally sculpted, but the entire base was all hand sculpted. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. So that's kind of nice to see.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So this thing.
Well, one box, so that's always good.
Yeah, just one box, which is nice. Yeah.
One boxer.
All right. Let me just grab a knife and I'll be right back here.
Yep. Anybody else have anything coming in? Matt?
Well, I just was going to tell you guys in the chat, but somebody in one of the groups today had posted, hey, several, listing some of their statues for sale. A guy named Taylor Pilgrim, he's who I bought, God dang it, now I can't think. I bought a Talon from him like a year ago. And, awesome, awesome price, awesome thing, awesome transaction. And so he was selling like that man bat, some customs, some like the man bat that Marco's got and all that. And then he had that, I'm sure we all seen it, but that one, it's 1/3 of a Clayface, a custom Clayface, ATF or something. The same people who did the man bat.
Okay.
And so
hey,
I
Jimmy.
bit the bullet and I messaged him and I said, hey, so I'll have that coming soon.
Awesome. Nice.
Because
hey, Jimmy. How you doing?
Hi.
Hey,
doing well. Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm running behind. Great to see everyone here.
Late as always, Jimmy. Late
I know. Everybody.
So Jonas says, "Where's this bad boy finally spot in my collection?" So I have a pedestal over here that's just out of frame that I have my second camera on, and that's where I'm going to have it. I'm going to start it on a turntable, but otherwise it's just going to be on a fixed pedestal. So, yeah.
All right. I'm looking forward to this, Noah. Noah, I'll guide the camera here. See, you got everything together. Yeah. So I'm running behind everybody. Great to see everybody here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Don, great to see you. Mr. Kramer, great to see you. Battlecat, great to see you. Thank you, everybody. And Jolly Roger, great to see you. Thank you all for being here. Give my tardiness. I'm running a bit behind this evening, but it's great to be here and see everybody. Thank you all for being here. Noah, so talk to me about this piece real quick. I know you had talked about it a while back, and I almost forgot a little bit about it, and then I'm frozen.
1/6 scale diorama of a Radagast in RHOSGOBEL from The Hobbit. So he's the brown wizard that Gandalf and the dwarves and everyone go to for help. Partway through the movie. Yeah. So they had two versions of just him, just the character Radagast in 1/6 scale, or you could get the whole diorama with his house. So I just went for that one.
Yeah, and Noah, you're a really big fan of Weta, and I think they are they're a very underrated company. I think they bring a lot of great pieces. And I'm looking forward to seeing this one this evening. I think my favorite has to be the either the one where the bird is flying over the volcano, that one, or the there's another one too. Oh, the one with the elf on the throne. That one's also one of my favorites.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh man, that looks heavy.
So it's not often that you find the base on the top of the statue, like on the top layer.
Never see that.
Especially facing forward. Yeah, that's different, man. Usually I expected this to be, back facing on the very bottom of the box. So
yeah, that's something that's very rare.
Man, this thing is huge. This is huge. I'm going to bring it up a little closer here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is big.
And this thing has got a lot of weight to it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, that looks like a real tree. I mean, they really did a.
Oh yeah, it's man.
That's it. Yeah, that one's super cool. I didn't know the name of it. Thank you for clarifying.
Oh, I see.
Wow, that looks good.
They even added the what do you call it? The lifelines on the backside of the tree.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at that too. That looks real good.
Oh wow.
Yeah, see, they wouldn't have had to do that. Nobody sees it, but man, it's a nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if you got it like on something rotating, I mean, it's truly, it's all the way done, So.
Yeah, there's a chance I may just leave this one on the turntable. We'll see. Because otherwise, I was going to set it at kind of an angle where you could kind of at least look around the back of it. But yeah, man, detail all around.
I like all the little goodies on his shelves.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, looks really good.
Cool. Super nice. Yeah, looks good. And just a little bit of an update. I was talking with Jay yesterday. Jay from Legendary Beasts, and I gave him some of the questions that Chad had mentioned, and some of the concerns I had with Harley Quinn, and he sent me a ton of pictures, with ideas of another portrait. So, Cypher, just be aware. I addressed your concerns, and the man is on top of it. So, I think something is going to happen there. So, he didn't quite say, but I know he's working on things as we speak. So I thought I'd mention that.
On that piece, the only one I'm really interested in is the black suit version, the Alex Ross kind of version.
I love that one.
Yeah, I'm 70% in. I want to see some more pics and stuff like that, and see what the price and the the swap outs or whatever. But I really like that Alex Ross version, the black version.
I am really looking forward to that. And I know he's working hard on it. Noah, when did you pre-order this piece? Was it last year? How long did it take to come in?
Yeah, so I pre-ordered this kind of on the tail end of the release window. So I hesitated for a while, but I just found myself looking at this thing over and over again. And so I mean, I pre-ordered it like not even a month ago.
Oh,
I mean, it was really recent. Yeah, it was on one of the Sunday hangouts. I think I might have done it at the end. I mean, it could have been like 2-3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just got an email and they said, hey, it's headed to our warehouse and we'll be shipping it out like real soon. And I got it like less than a week later. So it was nice.
You get spoiled with that. Order it 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks later it shows up.
Yeah. And they made I think they made 800 of these. So I think this, he's more of a side character. So I didn't expect this one to sell out like right away, even though these dioramas have been pretty popular.
Okay.
But, But yeah, I kind of waited a bit to see, and it was still available, so I just threw a deposit down, and then just took care of the rest when they emailed me. So
okay. And as a refresher, who did you order this from?
I ordered this direct from Weta on their website.
Direct. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for him to for it to maybe go up on Comic Concepts or one of the other sites, but I didn't really see it shown too many places, so I just decided to go direct since it was still available. So
yeah, that's the right thing.
And shipping wasn't too bad. I think it was like $100 or something like that. It wasn't horrible.
That's
Not too bad.
That ain't bad these days, brother. Jeez.
Yeah. So the only downside to Weta pieces is that they don't really come with instructions. But for the most part, you can look at the reference images and figure it out. But that's really been the only downside. So they're usually really good with color coding things for like a lot of the tree type pieces, for getting branches in and things. But some other stuff, you just kind of have to figure it out. So
that's kind of odd for a licensed piece not having instructions.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they don't, but I don't know. But anyway, got a little RHOSGOBEL rabbit there.
Oh,
Little guy.
yeah, that's neat.
Yeah.
Noah, do they have instructional videos by chance on YouTube?
I don't think so. Not that I've seen. They may have done it for like a piece or two, but regularly it's not something that they do. So,
okay.
Yeah, and it's not that this is like a super complicated piece, but I think it just always helps because then at least you kind of know where to start or you know what order to put things in. But yeah,
sure.
So not too bad, but it could irritate some people. So. Let me see here. Okay. All right, let's get him out and see how he looks.
I can't imagine there being a ton of pieces for this, but I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Yeah, so they kind of have a lot of accessory pieces. And
okay.
I kind of see a few of them here in the wrapping, but I know most of these pieces do go into a peg, but there are some pieces you can just place freely around the base however you want to.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I'm not really that type of person. I prefer to everything have a fixed space. Like if I see production or promo photos, I want to just see it exactly as the way it is. I don't really have any plans to change it, especially if it's just little potion bottles or something like that, most people wouldn't really notice. So I'd kind of rather things have just a fixed place, but that's just me. Mainly too, that if you bump into something, you don't feel like something's just going to fall right off. So, yeah.
Yeah, true.
So I ran into a little bit of a snag with the shirts, but they will be up for sale very soon. I think I've got everything figured out now. So I'll post in the group if you're interested. Coming up.
Cool deal.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, here's the body.
It's pretty big.
Man.
No, it looks good.
I like the weathering of the clothes and all that, kind of on it,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, I think compared to the promo photos, his beard, it seems a little bit it's like a little bit softer on the paint.
Okay.
That's my only complaint, I think. If we can maybe pull up the photos a little bit later here, but it looks like there's a lot more white highlights on his beard to kind of make it pop a little bit, whereas here it just looks a little bit more blended in and softer. I mean, you can see a little bit of the white highlight, but
yeah,
just a little bit. There's not as much of a contrast with his face as I thought there would be. It kind of
is that white highlights or is that the bird poop?
So this is the bird poop right here, and then
okay.
But yeah, there are some white highlights, but it's just not as bright as they show in some of the photos.
Got
so his beard just looks a little bit more of like a muddy brown. It's not quite so white.
Yeah.
So that's really my only complaint, I think.
He's a strange character in that movie.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, they definitely made him a little bit goofier. than he was in the books, I guess. So, but that's okay. I still found him to be a very memorable character. So
yeah, yep,
yeah, cool.
So Weta has a lot of Lord of the Rings pieces.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, actually, the way that they had shown this piece, I expected I expected it to be like the Fountain Guard of the White Tree, where he just had like a magnetic base, but he actually has a peg on his foot. So I'm actually kind of happy to see that.
oh, good.
So yeah, I thought, because I saw a photo where they had placed him somewhere else on the base, and so I kind of expected that to be magnetic. So I'm glad it's not. That's good.
There you go.
Cool. All right, getting there.
There's the video.
I have no idea what that is. Some sort of a gourd or something like that. Huh.
We can do some comparisons. Here's the original piece here, the prototype. But we'll do some comparisons here shortly once no one goes through everything. But
Oh, it looks like there's a door that fills in that archway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. There it is. Got it. Oh, that's cool. That looks really, really good. Wow.
I'm gonna bring you up here, Noah.
Yep.
You never get it right. There we go.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that paint is really, really good.
Yeah, it does look good.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Little stained glass kind of. That's cool.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, looks good.
No, is there a peg there? Or is it magnetic or?
So it's I'll pull it out and show again. But basically, there's two pegs on the left side of the door, and then there's almost like a latch that slides into a like a little groove they've made, and on the right side of the door. Yeah. Yeah.
And I see the rabbit's got his nose poking through the bottom of the door. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a really nice touch, actually.
Yeah.
There's a peg on the hinges right there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and then a little latch. Cool.
Great to see. Oh man. Look at the.
Cool. Got a staff.
Oh, nice. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's just kind of a strange peg, but got it in there. So, all right. Yeah, there's a bunch of little pieces in this. Yeah, just all with flat bases that you can place wherever you want. So I might mess with those later. We'll see. What else we got? Cool. Got our little lantern for the back of the house. Looking good. Oh, that's cool. So they just have a little groove on the top of the door frame that this goes into. So that's kind of nice.
So it's actually on the back side.
It's what?
It's on the back side.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. So they have a. There's just a little groove that this sits in.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I see a lot more companies doing a black museum base like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes some of the pieces look older with that base because yeah, a lot of companies don't really do that anymore. But I really like how Weta, like just like they did with the fountain guard, they still have elements of the base kind of go down the museum base a little bit, just like with the back of the tree trunk there. I like that. It just adds a little more, you know.
Sure.
It's nice. They're consistent with that type of base, like on almost all their pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
That's cool.
They have a lot more on here that I've never even seen before.
Mm-hmm.
On their website. So no, what did you sell back there? That was oh yeah, you sold White Knight. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so sold White Knight, and then I moved the alien pieces over here.
Okay.
And then honestly, I've been kind of struggling to figure out what to do because I love Batgirl and I plan on keeping her, but I'm trying to figure out what to pair with her because I'm trying not to get too much further into DC. So I thought about maybe doing a little tribute to Brian and doing a like a Bat and Vampire Women kind of shelf. You know, get Vampire's Lust and some other ones like that. Maybe like a Lady D or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, for now it's just kind of sitting partially blank.
Yeah. She's all by herself.
Yep.
Martin was saying congrats on that.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Well, good.
Man, there's a ton of like just little potion bottles and stuff.
Oh,
like
in addition to everything that's already on his shelves.
Yeah, there's tons. I mean, we got a little bowl with like some mushrooms and stuff like that on it, and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, some other little potion bottle. It's like, yeah, there's tons of stuff. So
cool.
But I'll probably just end up, you know, using the reference pictures and just trying to copy it best I can see. But we'll see.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I would love to see Weta do other characters. I don't know if you guys remember from The Hobbit, Beorn the Skin Changer, the guy who can turn into a bear.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, I would love. I talked to them about that. I would love to see a similar diorama to this, but Beorn in his house, because they did a miniature diorama of his house, but I would love to see a 1/6 scale representation. You know, with that real tall character.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that'd be cool.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, with like the beehives and all that stuff. That'd be really cool.
So is Tactical Throne going next to
There's an option. Yeah. Yeah, I actually, you know, yeah, I was thinking about that actually.
Who let the dog out?
Yeah. Yeah, there's still a couple places I can get it, so that's tempting. That's going to be really hard to resist as soon as people start, you know, getting that one in.
Yeah, Matt's is on the way. Matt should be here pretty soon. So
yeah.
Oh man, you're going to enable me, Matt.
Yeah, I know.
Johnny said, "Congratulations, Noah. Great piece."
Oh, thanks, Johnny. Good to see you, man.
A local text.
There are just some insanely small pieces in here. I mean, there's just like a tiny little like mushroom and like
man,
potion
you're
bottle.
gonna lose some stuff.
And, yeah, there's even exactly. Yeah, there's even just one of the holes here. It's in the row with all the others, but they have an arrow pointing to it just so you don't miss it. Jesus, man.
Don said they sound like beasts guarding the house. Man, how many dogs do you have, Matt?
Now we got 4. We got a puppy the other day. So
Okay.
So yeah, and anytime the wind blows on our front door, or just a leaf goes by the door, they act like it's,
Martin was saying, Noah, are all your Resident Evil statues sections together?
Oh, I actually don't have any Resident Evil right now at all. I have plans to pick up some, but I haven't yet. So,
okay.
Yeah, I would love to though. That Resident Evil 4 diorama is still very, very tempting. But just with some pieces, I'm waiting a little bit longer to pre-order some things nowadays. But it does look really good, and I keep seeing the Prime 1 Lady D on Throne show up, like the deluxe bonus that has like the crystal Dimitrescu and everything, and that's a tough one to resist. That one's really, really cool because I love the Pure Arts one that Brian has of her standing, but the sitting one's really good too. So yeah, it's tough. And then even back a couple years ago, I almost bought the Leon and Claire Resident Evil 2 diorama. That one.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So many good pieces, man. So little space.
Sure.
But all right, I got the bird for his shoulder. Let's see. There we go. That's cool.
Perfect.
All right. Nice. So that is that's all the main pieces that peg in.
Okay.
Everything else is just a spread of little pieces you can kind of see in the box there.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, just all loose pieces you can place wherever you want. So
yeah, I mean, I knew this wasn't a huge unboxing, but there are a lot of little pieces to kind of go through and put away.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they all look really good. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. What's your guys' thoughts on that? I mean, do you prefer to have something just 100%, like there's no way to customize it, just you follow the instructions, put it together, and that's the look that it has? Or do you like to be able to customize it?
I like the option of being able to move things around the way I like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that too. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Well,
I guess I guess my thing with it is just that, yeah, I feel like even if I'm like rotating it, or if I go to pick it up and move it around, now I feel like I have to move everything so I don't have just like an avalanche of pieces fall off, when I move it. Yeah.
Well, when I got my Iron Man in, the rocks just lay on top of the base. A lot of them, like there's like 15 of them, where you just put them anywhere you want.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that was necessary or not. To be honest, I think they could have just put them blended into the actual base rock of the base and make it look like one piece. But I think a nice touch would have been is that I can put them anywhere I want, and then they're magnetic to the base. So they clip on there and they'll go anywhere you'd like. And then if you want to move them, you can.
Yep.
So,
exactly.
That would be nice. But
because you could build, you said about 15 rocks, Jimmy. You could build like a little pile of rubble or whatever.
You can. You can.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was very different. I sat there and looked at it for a while because it didn't really tell you. So I'm like, well, where the hell do they go? Like, and then I watched a video and someone just started placing them everywhere. I'm like, okay. So, but yeah, that's kind of how that went.
Mm-hmm. That was Queen Studios.
Yes, that's the Queen Studios 1/3 scale.
Got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, and then what was it? Was it the J&D Harley Quinn? I think the original costume version. Didn't it come with like extra glass or something like that that you could put on the base or something?
There was.
Yes, it did. I like that.
Oh, you do? Okay.
The extra glass. Yeah.
And see, that's fine. I must be alone in that, but I don't know. For some reason that just bothers me. It's like you haven't. It's sometimes can be complicated enough to put statues together, and then they're like, "Here's a bunch of random stuff. Just figure it out."
I love that because I mean, even with the PCS, they did that with Candyman, right? Give you extra bees. I don't know. I love stuff like that.
Yep.
I think that's cool.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think it's just the stability of it. Yeah, if I bump it, I don't want to have like 10 things fall off, and that kind of
And can't you also do that with the Dark Knight diorama with the Batman, Superman with the garbage and stuff?
Oh,
Am I mistaken?
There might be a couple things on there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you got a good point, Freddie. Yeah.
Matt, have you seen that piece in person?
I've never seen it in person. I've seen it like pictures that people have got it and they're trying to sell it or something. So they're like, giving you kind of scale and all. That thing's massive.
It's ridiculously big.
I wouldn't want to pay shipping on that one.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either.
So I'm just going to take a quick look at. Oh, thanks. I'm going to take a quick look at these reference pictures here and see where I have a general idea where I could put some of this stuff. Oh, okay. I see. There we go. Is that weird little board on the top?
See if you can put anything, Noah, like on the two shelves that are like in the tree, kind of like that'd look cool, I think.
On the right hand side of the tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see here.
That doesn't look too stable.
Well, I fell for a April Fool's joke today when
So did I.
I was going through Facebook and it said Dak Prescott traded to the Steelers, and I'm like, what?
Oh wow!
And I'm like, what the freak? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
I was like, no, you don't need to go to the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Noah, have you seen the one where it has Frodo with the giant spider?
Oh yeah.
Man, that one looks amazing.
Yeah, that one's cool. I wish they would have done that in 1/6. That would have been amazing.
What is it?
It's like they call it a miniature statue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's really small. It's like a 1/10 or.
It's maybe like a 1/20th, maybe. Yeah, like super. Yeah, I mean they're real small statues.
Got it.
So and sometimes the prices. I mean the paint looks good on them, but they can be $180 for some of those little pieces. It can be a lot. So, but I mean it's a similar thing with Iron Studios with a lot of their 1/10ths. I wish they would make them in 1/4, and it's same with Weta. A lot of their miniature pieces, I wish they would just do like a 1/6. So. Because I mean they'll get into every single random side creature in Lord of the Rings, but sometimes they'll just commit to doing just a little miniature for like I said, like $150 or something. So
yeah. The more I'm looking at this and thinking about some of the other Weta pieces, they have a certain charm to them.
They do. You can really tell
that companies for whatever reason aren't able to get. I like these.
And they look kind of like good conversation pieces too, type thing.
Noah, the one where the white tree is going for $2,000 on eBay.
Oh wow, man, that's a lot. I don't know if it's worth that, but that's a great piece. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was one I was able to just grab, same thing kind of at the tail end of the pre-order window, and I got that one in pretty quickly. So, yeah.
I like how they're all kind of movie specific of a certain scene. This was really cool.
Yeah. There's that other one there.
Did we lose Freddie again? I think we did.
Yeah, we might have. Let's see.
How's it going, Amigos? Great to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Great to see everybody. One piece of the whole film. That would be really cool, actually. It'd be sick if Infinity did that with
oh yeah.
With a bunch of spiders next to him. That'd be really cool. Spider webs all around him. Be cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, man, so many little pieces. It does definitely add to the piece, but man, I'm okay. I will say I'm just glad that everything on the shelves, at least right now, is all fixed. It's not those aren't all just
Can you imagine that? It's like the shelf comes empty and then it's like, hey, you put it the way you want to.
Yeah, you do it. Yeah.
Oh, let us know. Let us know when you figure it out.
So how's the paint job look? You happy with it?
Great. Like I said, everything looks exactly as I expected it to. The stonework looks amazing. The woodwork looks good. Yeah, I think honestly the only part that was just a little disappointing, I think, was just the paint on his beard. I just kind of wish it popped a little more. So I just don't think there was enough white highlights added in there.
Okay.
That's my only complaint, really. Otherwise, everything looks spot on.
Man, how cool is that with the little bunny underneath looking in there?
I love that rabbit.
Yeah. That's really nice.
Cool. Yeah, well, I mean, that's about it, aside from all the little knickknacks around. So,
well we want to see you put together all the knickknacks.
Yeah.
That's
sure.
what we tuned in for.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, that's what I'm here.
Yeah, I want to get some dimensions real quick too on this thing.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
it's pretty reasonable size, nothing too crazy, but yeah. So let's see here. So looking. So about 23 inches wide.
Okay.
Okay.
About 17 and a quarter tall.
Okay.
And not too bad. And then just about 14 inches deep. So yeah, pretty reasonable. Definitely a pricey piece for the size, but man, the base is incredible, and it just sells the whole thing.
Yeah.
So it looks really, really good.
And Noah, do you have your eye on another Lord of the Rings piece that you've been looking at besides this one?
Yeah, I've got a couple. I really still want the King Theoden on Snowmane. That one's really, really good. I don't know if you guys have seen that one yet or not, but that one's great. That's from the ending scene of Return of the King, and he's on the horse and he's raising the sword, and screaming death. That one's really good.
What scale was that?
That's a 1/6 scale. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah. So because that's pretty much what I want to stick to with the Weta is the 1/6 scale dioramas. May get some side characters here and there to throw in if it works with the display. But otherwise, I really love this the dios they deal with those environmental bases. So
Yeah.
Noah, did you see the Boromir 1/6 holding the ring, looking at it?
Yeah, man. I really like that one. That looks really good. Yeah.
That one's really nice. Oh, there's a deluxe version too. Classic series.
Comes with like a quarter scale Horn of Gondor. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That one's sold out, but the regular version's still available.
Man. This coming up okay on camera? Or is it a little bit fuzzy?
You see, no,
It's a little grainy.
A little grainy.
Yeah, but it looks good.
All right, Johnny's like, I need salvation. Not sure what happened to Freddie.
The rest of the pieces on here. There we go.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's just not coming up too good tonight for some reason. But that's what it is.
I like that stonework. It really looks convincing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on their website right now looking at some of the pieces they got. And they've got a lot of great ones.
Mm-hmm.
They're working on another one of their masters or master line pieces.
Uh-huh.
They're working on it right now. They haven't done a full reveal yet. Just little teaser things here and there. So I'm waiting to see what they come up with.
Mm-hmm.
And they did Dark Crystal as well. Man, that looks really cool. It's even got that Weta look too. They definitely have their own style.
But I love that Weta's willing to put in this much effort for, a lot of side characters. And I love this piece as soon as I saw it go up. I just like I said, the Bilbo and Bag End diorama was a really cool idea. And so to see them do this with a side character, I thought was really, really neat. It adds so much personality to the character,
Yeah,
it does.
That Infinity Saruman bust would look really good with the snow.
Oh, okay, all right.
Hey, here's the Boromir piece I was talking about earlier. You can kind of get an idea. Looks like.
Oh, cool.
Actually, the likeness is pretty good with this one.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they did a pretty good job. I love that snowy base.
The one with the deluxe version with the horn is sold out, but this is the regular version sold out. Looks good.
So what do you think, Noah? On a scale of 0 to 10, where would you put it for yourself?
I think overall I'd give it probably like a 9. I would just say a 9. Yeah, okay. I think the portrait is slightly disappointing. And all the extra little pieces, I think would have been nice to have some magnets or pegs or something like that. But that's just me. It's just personal preference. Right. I just I like the whole piece to feel like it's all solid and like nothing's going to move, everything's going to be in place. So but that's just me. So, right. But I give it a 9. Yeah, the base is incredible. Totally sells this piece for me. Yeah, the stonework, the paint job on the door was actually better than I expected. It really, that brown just gleams. It looks really, really good. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, and I just think a great concept, and I don't know, man, I love it. I really love it. So what
was the price point on this?
So this one was 1,000. So,
that's not bad.
Not too bad. Yeah, well, yeah, it depends. They sell usually the character on his own. They sell Radagast. He's $400. So I've always thought that Weta's standalone characters were a little bit pricey for what they are, because you do see them go on sale for $250, sometimes even a little bit less. Yeah. But the bases like this to me that fills in the rest of that $600 value for me, because it's just a huge, chunky, heavy base, great paint job, really great concept. So yeah.
I was saying that it's funny what we think is like a normal price now, $1K, $2K, whatever. I was talking to my neighbor the other day, Noah, and he had come over and was looking through things, whatever. And he asked me, well, what did you pay for that? I said, my friend, this was pretty pricey. And I told him, and he about fell over when I told him how much it was. But I said, look, man, I don't have kids. This is what I really love to do. And this is something that I really enjoy. And he goes, man, you don't have to tell me. They're extremely impressive. I just wasn't aware they cost that much. Mm-hmm. And I said, that's just sometimes there are certain pieces, especially with what I'm looking at now. Every piece is, I think Noah even said a while back, is 2,000 plus. I mean, there hasn't been a piece that I've looked at that's been less than that for the last year. Yep. So it is what it is at this point. It's just what it cost, and it's just the way my collection went, But Alan, did you get your Blitzway magnetic arm or what is it? The
endo arm.
Yeah, endo arm. Yeah.
It's scheduled for tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
There's a live unboxing for that, guys. Make sure you.
No, probably not. But
maybe not. Never mind. I was just wondering. I thought I'd throw it in there, see what happens.
Let's see here. That go in the back. Man, almost done here. Just got a couple more pieces I want to throw on.
Yeah.
Don't try to move it without removing all those little pieces.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, that's where it would have been nice for them to have some magnets or something, but that's okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna stay in this spot for a while, so I think it'll be good.
Oh, cool.
But the thing is, all the pieces look great. I mean, that's like all the little potion bottles. Like they clearly made them out of clear resin, and just it has a very smoky look to it. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it looks great. Yeah. No, thanks, Jolly Roger. Appreciate it, man.
And I gotta say, Noah, too. Looking at their website, they have a lot of stuff that's sold out. Like they have a lot they've sold out on, which I wasn't even aware of. Some of these pieces, super cool.
Yeah, they have a huge following.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, they're very underrated. They have a lot of great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And
it's great.
they might. Yeah, go ahead, Alan.
No, go ahead.
Oh, well, they might. What I was going to say is, like you said, a lot of their stuff sold out. I think it's good, number one, but I think they might be doing like smaller batches. You know what I'm saying? So it helps with the resale too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the most of the time the resale for Weta pieces is pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, they do make some oddball characters which sometimes take a while to sell out, but I'm sometimes drawn to those pieces. Even like Leaf Lock, I was telling you guys backstage, I just sold that recently. That was a weird piece. It wasn't for everybody, but I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it for over a year, but just wanted to get some more pieces in. So, but it was a tough sell. So, but yeah, if you're looking for the Thranduil on Throne or Salvation at Mount Doom or whatever, yeah, you're gonna get your money out of it.
Oh man, look at that one.
Yeah.
This is probably one of their best pieces. This one and the marsh, the one in the swamp, that one's really good too.
I almost pulled the trigger on this weekend, Jimmy.
Did you really?
Almost. But I measured it, and it won't fit. It's too big.
Oh man, this is definitely an Alan Kiefer piece.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right?
You gotta, Alan, I'll build you a pedestal for this if you can get it.
No, very impressive.
I do like it though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Jimmy, I was telling the guys earlier, Radagast was digitally sculpted, but the entire base was all hand sculpted. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, you don't really see that too often anymore. So
no, you don't. No. Isn't Weta like one of the OGs of the statue collecting community? They've been around for a while, correct? I don't know how long they've been around, but super cool piece.
Yeah, well, I forget. Isn't the I know the first Masters collection they did was Gandalf and Frodo, I think, riding on the cart, and then they did the Escape Off the Road, and those pieces came out, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, 7 years ago, maybe somewhere around there, like quite a while ago. But and I know they I bought one of their miniature statues. One of the first pieces I got was just a little one of the Nazgul. And that was, right when I first started collecting 4 or 5 years ago. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm happy.
So, Alan, what's your thoughts? Where are you going to put this at? What's the new spot you're thinking about? Where's this going to go?
Man, I'm telling you, like I said, I was measuring. It's just it's 3 feet deep, and that's the problem.
Wow, God!
And it's 41 inches across and 3 feet deep and 40 inches tall. It's like, where the hell? It's just too big.
Well, hey, your 6 scale Apostle Zod back there, I think has similar dimensions, doesn't it?
Actually, he's smaller.
Oh, right. Oh my God!
Oh,
wow.
Really?
That's ridiculous.
He's not as small, but he's 42 inches deep.
Oh wow! I forgot it was 40. Wow, that's crazy.
So you getting rid of XM Hulkbuster, right? It's going there.
It wouldn't fit there.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, it'd have to be on a pedestal someplace.
Yeah, and I think on this particular piece, Alan, I don't think it would do well on a lower shelf. I think it would be something that would look better on a mid or higher shelf or pedestal.
You'll definitely have to go up high. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a great one. I've always loved it, and I've seen I think Collector Zone had it at their event, and they had a lot of video and footage of it. And the more I looked at it, the more I said to myself, "Wow, this is extremely impressive." And you know what? No one will ever do another one. Like no one will ever do another one of those. So maybe Noah's frozen, or is it me? I don't know.
No, it's no.
Yeah, Noah's frozen.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, there's no shortage of Lord of the Rings pieces, that's for sure. I mean, you could build a whole. I could easily sell off everything I have and just build a collection around that.
Yeah, that's I think what would look really good in anybody's collection is to have that Sauron bust in the middle, and then you just build around it with that. That would be that'd be the route I'd go.
That bust is amazing.
It really is. Oh no, I had to back out. Yeah, he'll be back. Yeah, I cannot believe how big that is. But seeing it in collector hands, and it's just something that you really have to dedicate to a lot of real estate. It's just so big.
Mm-hmm.
It's just insanely big.
Yeah.
So, but very impressive.
Yeah, extremely lifelike. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, looking at this piece, I think you're right. I think the paint is a little light on the portrait. Let me bring this up here quick. So
I'll get some close-ups real quick for you.
Yeah, I think the paint's a little light on the portrait. And I think on the tree, I think it looks good. I think it could, I think some of the paint, and it's just me. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all, honestly.
A lot of detail in the sculpt on that beard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, to be honest, it's not too bad. I didn't. I was looking at it kind of far away, so I think it looks pretty good.
His eyes right. You know how one of his eyes is kind of like half closed. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Noah. You know what? I think it's great. I
like all the knickknacks on the shelf and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. Super cool.
Well, guys, I got to go. I told my wife about an hour, so I got to get out of here. I'll see you guys Friday.
Okay, see you Friday, Matt.
Congrats, Noah.
Take care. Yeah. Let me bring this up here real quick.
Yeah, I think that was a good pickup, Noah.
It is. It is. I like it. There's a lot of little vials and like containers and cups and bowls. Really cool when they did that. That's really neat. Man,
I like the fact that the rocks, they're not just all gray rocks.
Right. I was just going to say that.
Yeah, okay. There's green and all different like colors mixed in. It looks good.
So Queen Studios, if you're watching, I really would like you to look at these rocks here and what they've done here with these rocks.
I love that rabbit. It's so cool.
That really adds to the piece. I really love that. Look at Easter egg. So I'm going to take back what I was saying about the portrait. I did see I thought when it came up, Noah, and I saw what you're looking at. I didn't see it as close as you did. So, that looks awesome. The tree up there, the detailing looks good. Mm-hmm. And Noah, if you can get some detail on the tree, I would really appreciate that if you could.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I like how they did that. Part of it's smooth and part of it's very rough.
Yeah, honestly, your mouse up there.
Yeah. No, I mean, really, that looks great.
Yeah, I think that. I'll go and give my score. No, honestly, I think the portrait looks pretty damn good. I think so. I have to say that looks great. The the weathering on his outfit, and there is a ton of detail around this piece, and there's no doubt about that. There's a lot of it, and that really adds to it. I think that actually makes it. I could not see his left foot, but now I could see it there. When you pulled it out, I couldn't see it, but there it is there. So that's just really awesome how they did that and how they made it come together like this. Right. I think, on the tree itself, I think the paint could have be a little bit better in some parts, but that's just me nitpicking a little bit. But it's pretty solid, I have to say. I can't say that I'm a huge fan of this character, but if you are, this is definitely one to think about and pick up. I'll give it a 9 too. Alan?
Yeah, I'm right there. 9. The only thing that could have been, again, the detailing in the beard and the face. But again, they don't really have license to do a super realistic portrait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, they try to capture the character without capturing it too much.
There we go.
There we go.
Overall, I think it's great. I like it.
Yeah, let me just real quick. Let me just pull up that close up of him, and then you guys will kind of see what I'm saying. Let's see.
Whoa.
Oh, hey there. There we are. Okay.
Okay.
So you see, I mean, I don't know. It's close, but you see like the contrast between his cheeks and the beard. It looks very nice, like white all around there. Mm-hmm. And on the piece itself, it just kind of looks like more of a flat brown. So that's really the only thing. Otherwise, the outfit looks great. Everything else looks exactly as shown. But
John was saying that he thinks that the paint and the style goes with Weta's, like just basically how Weta does their pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
This one's great, though. It is. Great pickup, Noah. I think you got some really nice dials there. Where are you going to put both of this one and the other, the one with the? You still have the other one, right?
Oh, the fountain guard.
Yeah, you have that one too.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the fountain guard I just have on his own table right here.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's going to stay there, and then RADAGAST I'm just going to have basically just on this pedestal. It's just right out of frame over here. Yeah, it was the old Witch King pedestal. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think he'll just sit here for now. I may take him off the turntable and just kind of get him at a good angle where I can walk in and see the backside of the base and everything. But yeah, I mean overall, I'm happy with it. Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be nice someday if you have a spot where you can start putting both of them together.
Yeah. I did think about that. Yeah. I even started hunting down the Bilbo and Bag End piece too, just because that would go pretty well with this. So the same exact kind of oval shaped base and everything. So
yeah. No, I was looking at the Escape Off the Road.
Oh yeah, man.
Over the weekend too, and then as soon as I saw the price, I'm like, yeah, forget that one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, Prime One has the Treebeard coming out soon. I'm sure they'll announce that. It'll probably be at the next event. They'll probably show it.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, they'll probably show that, and then also the Berserk piece too. Mm-hmm. And I know I'm getting the Berserk piece. I don't know where the hell where it's going, but it's gonna go here. So after I get the alien busts, Alan, which I'm almost wrapped up with that. Once I finish that up, I'm gonna start designing the new Magic case for the opposite side here.
Oh, cool.
So that's where it's gonna go. Everything's gonna go over here. I'm probably going to remove this here, and it's going to go somewhere else in the house. And the streaming table will be over here, and there'll be a small pedestal on this side with one more piece there next to me, and everything is going to be shifting on this side. So you'll be able to see both sides when I stream on this side. So that's where everything's going to go, and that gives me another. So the Magic. It's going to be about 80 inches long.
Wow.
So, and it won't be as tall as this one, but it'll be close. And I know what I want to do. And in the center of it will be the Infinity Bell bust with, next to it will be, it'll be around the middle of everything. And then on the sides will be 2 1/4 scale DC pieces on each side. So there's 4 total. And then underneath is just flecks of whatever I want to put there. So that's my plan.
Some of those anime pieces.
Yeah, some of those are going to go there. Maybe the Berserk bust in the middle, and then the others. I think that would look really good.
Yeah, that would go well.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But that's my plan. So that'll be coming in the future. Another very expensive.
That's the plan until the next showcase.
Yeah, exactly.
And all your plans are out the window.
Yeah, it happens a lot. It really does. I mean, Alan's right now. He's going after movie realistic pieces. Well, they showed, Prime One showed their Mr. Freeze, and we both said we're getting that. So it's and that's a big statue, Alan. I think you know that already. It's big.
It's 3rd scale, correct?
Yeah, but it's 2 pieces together, so it's going to be like really big. So I'm thinking like 2 pieces and 2 pieces, but man, I don't know because it's so big already. It may have to go on its own or something, depending on how.
Well, I plan on putting it with my movie DC pieces.
Yeah, me as well. I think I have a good idea of how I want to do that. So still, but I think it'll look really good. It's one that I just can't pass up. It just looks fantastic. It really does. I wish I mean, there's a lot of great pieces coming. No, you're not in on that piece, right? It's just not going to fit your shelving or scale or.
Yeah, the Mr. Freeze. Yeah, I mean, it looks amazing, but yeah, I'm trying to get away from DC. So I've had a lot of Batman pieces, and and I love them, and they're all so tempting. But yeah, I'm just trying to get a little more variety and try not to have too much of one thing. So, but it's tough. It's real tough when they start showing stuff like that. So
it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hard for me to sell off like my entire Iron Man not entire, but like 80% of it to get. But I used it to get what I did want, and it funded a lot of it. It funded everything that I got now. So
yeah, same with LBS is making it hard to stay away from DC too.
The
Joker looked really good.
The more I talk to Jay, and this is what I feel. He's almost doing the impossible right now. He's trying to satisfy everyone right now. Like he's trying to satisfy everybody. And if you only knew how much time and effort he puts into everything he does and just trying to make these pieces the best possible way. If it comes anything close to that Iron Man they did, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing because I really love that piece. And I have a lot of respect for Jay and what he's trying to accomplish. So I know the portrait was a little bit of an opportunity, from the community. So
yeah,
guess what? He's working on it right now, like to try and make things right, try to make things even better. I know they'll hit a home run. They will. They always do. So I have a lot of faith in Jay.
Yeah.
But great piece, Noah, and thanks for sharing with us for the unboxing. I look forward to this Friday's show and spending time with the community. I did have a few people reach out this week. I will get back to you. And thank you for I think we had another 28 subscribers in 2 days, something like that. So welcome to Godlike Statues, and we'll be working on new content to make it to the best possible for you. So I appreciate everybody here, and I will see you in the chat and on Godlike Statues. Until then, stay Godlike. Thank you very much. Bye.
Congrats, Noah.
Thanks, guys.